Hello, today we are going to be making a Pinch Pot Flower Vase. My name is LaDara McKinnon. I'm a teaching artist at Clayworks in Charlotte, North Carolina. This video is presented by Clayworks in Charlotte, North Carolina, and made possible by the North Carolina Arts Council. The pottery terms we will be going over in this video is pinch pot, neck, smoothing, modeling tool. The materials that we will need for this project is clay, water, fork, and a stick. Pinch pot. A pinch pot is a technique that uses your fingers to pinch clay into a pot or form. This is an example of a pinch pot. It looks like a bowl, or you can just call this a pot. We are going to need 2 balls of clay roughly around the same size, a small ball of clay, and a coil. To get started, we're going to start with a pinch pot. We're going to stick our thumb from the hand that we write with in the center of our ball, all the way to the bottom, but not all the way through. You're going to start pinching with your thumb the bottom of the pot. You're going to work your way up. Don't worry about the rim of your bowl. We're just trying to pinch it so it is thin enough. You don't want this too thin that you can feel your finger through it. You want the rim to be as thick as your pinky. We're going to do the other ball of clay exactly how we just did the other pinch pot. Now that both of our pinch pots are pinched, we want the openings to be about the same size. So right now, we notice that mine are not. So I'm just going to spread out my pinch pot a little bit more so they become equally open. When you're making your pinch pot wider, you don't want to go directly at the edge of your bowl. You want to go towards the middle and work your way up. Since both of our bowls are the same size now, I'm slipping and scoring to connect both of the bowls. Don't be too gentle with the edge. We want these to stick. You want to place them together like an egg. Make sure they are lining up just like a puzzle. Now it's time to smooth. Smoothing, a technique where you smooth the surface of a pot. When you're smoothing a seam, you want to go the opposite of the seam. So I'm going to go up and down to get rid of the seam. Don't worry about any of the imperfections right now. A cool trick you can use is a modeling tool. A modeling tool, these tools are useful for creating smooth edges or curves on a form. When using a modeling tool, you're using the edge and scraping it against your form to smooth out any bumps or wrinkles or cracks. If you get a little crater in your form, you just take a little pinch of clay, fill in the hole, and make sure you smooth out all the edges so it doesn't just pop out when it's fired. We want our form to be in the shape of a potato. So I'm just tapping rolling, smoothing, all of it to make it look like a potato. You can even use your table to round out any areas that need to be rounded. Now to create the neck of the vase. Neck, where a vase comes in to create height at the top of a vase. We're creating the neck of the vase with the smaller ball of clay. We're going to pinch it just how we did the other two pinch pots. The only difference is that we are going to go through the bottom of the pinch pot. When I go through, I'm just sticking my nail slightly through the bottom. And there you have it, your neck of your vase. I'm going to go ahead and pinch out the bottom to make it more circular. And then I'm going to place it right on top to be able to measure how wide I need to cut my ball open. I'm going to take my needle tool, the sharp end, and then I'm going to draw a circle on how wide that is. Move the neck out the way. I'm going to gently go through my clay. Once I have that, I'm going to start to go through it like I'm cutting with a butter knife, and then I'm going to pick out that extra clay. Now I'm going to place the neck on top of the opening to make sure that they're equal. Slipping score to attach the neck to the bottom of the vase. Remember to wiggle the neck to make sure it's attached. Now we're going to use a coil to cover up that seam instead of just blending. Coil, a rolled piece of clay like a word. You want the coil to be really thick. You're going to place that coil right around the neck. You're going to squish the coil onto the neck of your vase. Once it's up there, you're going to place 2 fingers on the inside. That's going to be your support. Then you're going to smooth out both edges. You can use your fingers or the modeling tool. I'm using the modeling tool to smooth out the edges. When blending the top half of that edge, you want to make sure those 2 fingers are inside of your clay so you can have the support. Now it's time to decorate your vase. When you decorate your vase, you want your personality to come through. I like a lot of marks, so I'm going to be doing a wavy line, some lines all at the bottom, and some polka dots. I'm using the fork to do multiple lines at one time to get a repetition at the bottom. I'm using the flat end of my stick to make polka dots. I'm not pressing in really deep. This is a really gentle touch to be able to get these polka dots all over. Finally, now it's time to clean up the rim of the vase. I'm going to take a little bit of water on my finger, go all the way around, just really smoothing this out. Make sure you have your other hand around the vase so it doesn't get wider or squished down. When you get in an area that is too thin, you just take 2 fingers and squish the clay down just a little, but you don't want to push down too hard that you're squishing the vase. For the bottom of the vase, you can gently press down in the center to make a circle so you can have a little area where you can write your name. Don't press down too hard because you do not want to cave in your vase. So we're just gently working our way around to create that circle. And there you have it, a Pinch Pot Flower Vase. Thank you for watching.